lost out on more than one employment offer because of it.
I didn't really have a place to sleep for 2 weeks.
I decided, this is it. I'm done with this.
Might as well learn to live with it.
My appearance has it sparked, let's say, an interest in everyday society. From what I've known, is I was the only really intense person that dressed this way in my area. I mean, I've toned myself down. I used to have longer hair. I used to wear a lot more makeup, and you would never catch me dead wearing a white shirt. What pretty much brought upon this is the idealism behind what being a goth really is. Essentially what it is being able to find the beauty in the darker things, and the darker aspects in life. It's to be able to see that for something to be beautiful, it doesn't have to be covered in beautiful flowers. I had a lot of people staring at me, laughing at me, and throwing shit at me. Around, I believe it was in grade 9 or the transition in grade 9 and grade 10, the Dawson shooting happened, and that brought a new era of ridicule and insult and danger to people who were of an anti-mainstream mindset. After that happened, I had teachers attacking me, and I had parents sending in letters to my principal saying, this kid should be expelled, he's scaring my kids. And it got to a point where, I was being physically attacked. Like, I had people spit on me off of buses and beer bottles thrown at me and stuff like that, and I got death threats on a regular basis. Just because, we're wearing X amount of clothing and accessories and makeup, and we have our hair done and piercings and stuff like that, doesn't mean, I'm gonna come to school with an Uzi and kill everybody,
This tattoo is the symbol that the drummer from Led Zeppelin used as kind of like a signature during their, after their 4th album came out. Instead of having a title, the album was just 4 symbols, and this was the drummer's symbol, each symbol representing a member of the band. And yeah, I figured, seeing as I play drums, and I guess, that's my passion, if everyone has to have one thing that they really love to do, that would be it. So, I wanted something small. I didn't want to start with some huge elaborate sleeves, so I just figured 3 little rings, why not? That was an inconvenience, it was a bit of a burden on one of my friends for 2 weeks, crashing in his guest room and stuff, and I didn't really have a place to sleep for 2 weeks, so that was a pain in the ass. I definitely felt stereotyped because as I said before, I didn't get a swastika tattooed to my arm, so I mean this tattoo doesn't really depict who I am as a person. In the case of my parents judging me over it, when they were younger, I guess, the only people who really got tattoos were bikers. The whole idea of tattoos, it's come a long way, and it's not something that is typically reserved for a certain crowd anymore. Everyone's got tattoos.
I'll never, ever regret the way that I look today. I'll never regret it.
No, I don't regret it.
It's my own sense of beauty, and if you can't handle that, well, then you're a lesser person than you deserve to be seen as.
It's just an expression of who you are and what you love.
It's those small instances of who makes you who you are, who makes you separate from the sheep, that the sheep being modern day society, that you have to embrace and you have to work with.
It doesn't change, it's not like you get a word tattooed on your ribs and you become a totally different person.
There are a lot of faults in today's society, and there's a lot of faults in the basis that you have to look like this to succeed.
I think the stereotyping of tattoos is a thing of the past, or at least it should be.
The purpose of being alive is to be who you are.
It's not going anywhere, so they might as well learn to live with it.